All right, welcome everybody to Leo Junior Senior High for an NE8 matchup between the visiting East Noble Knights, the 4A Sectional 5 East Noble Knights against the home Sectional 22 Class 3A Leo Lions. Both school fight songs are being played right now, so games will be underway here in about 3 minutes or less. The pregame show is brought to you by TW Fable, located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Club in Bluffton. Features fine dining Tuesday through Saturday. Looking for a great place for lunch? Visit the 250 Grill. All right, the East Noble Knights come in with a record of 8-4, coached by Chad Kripe. He's 14-46 in his third year at East Noble. Coach Kripe is 70-1, 20 in 9 years overall. East Noble will be wearing their blue, gold, and white uniforms. Leo, coached by Kerry Cogdale, comes in with an 8-5 record. Coach Cogdale's 152-102 in his 12th year here at Leo. He's 163-132, 14 years coaching overall. A little bit about both. East Noble comes in on a 2-game winning streak. They beat DeKalb 47-46. And they beat Central Noble 58-43 in their last 2 games. Leo, on the other hand, is coming in with a 2-game loss. At Norwell, they got beat 73-79, and at New Haven, they got beat 56-68. Both of those NE8 matchups. They do have one common NE8 conference opponent, and that was Huntington North. Leo beat Huntington North here at Leo 41-40 in a very tight game, buzzer beater shot. And East Noble lost to Huntington North at Huntington North 52-60. So the one common opponent Leo beat, East Noble lost to. But to me, it looks like these teams are kind of evenly matched, although Leo will exhibit some more height here in the game. Looks like East Noble not starting anybody over 6'1". Leo will start a couple players. We'll talk about that when I do the starting lineups, but we got 6'8" Dylan Barlow and 6'5" Max Dove. So height advantage right now is going to go Leo's way. Fable, located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Club in Bluffton, features fine dining Tuesday through Saturday. Looking for a great place for lunch? Visit the 250 Grill. And as soon as we hear from a commercial sponsor, we will be right back with the starting lineups. This is Mike Walker for Allen County Voice. Thank you for tuning in, and we will be right back.
Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can happen and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best.
Visit online at grableinsurance.com or stop in the office on Pony Express Run inside the Mercantile Office Park, directly across from Higher Grounds Coffee House, and see Ray Gage or Arnie Myers. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of East Allen County High School athletics.
All right. Welcome back here to Leo Junior Senior High again, where we have the visiting East Noble Knights coming in with an 8-4 record to challenge the home Leo Lions with an 8-5 record. And it looks like we are going to have the national anthem, and then we will hit the starting lineups for both squads.
Before we begin tonight's festivities, we ask that you please rise, remove your hats, and join in the playing of our national anthem by the Leo High School Band under the direction of Mr. Bob Myers.
All right, that was the national anthem brought to you by Bob Myers and the Leo Pep Band here tonight. Thank you to Coach Bob Myers, who does an awesome job with the Leo Band every year here. All right, for the visiting East Noble Knights, wearing number 10, a 6'1 junior, is Brandon Nichols. Wearing number 14, a 6'1 sophomore, Brandon Robinson. Wearing number 22, a 5'11 senior, Ren Crump. Wearing number 23, a 5'6 senior, Quincy Washington. And wearing number 32 for East Noble, a 6-foot sophomore, Andrew McCormick. So once again, no one over 6'1 in the starting lineup for East Noble, and we'll see if that poses a problem against Leo, who will bring some size to the game. So for the Leo Lions, number 15, a 6'2 senior guard, Trey Kloffenstein. So right there is your first Leo player who has more size than any East Noble starter. Number 24, a 5'9 senior guard, Reed Heron. Number 42, a 6'8 senior center, Dylan Barrow. Wearing number 44 is a 6'1 sophomore forward, Jeremy Davison. And wearing number 45 is a 6'5 senior forward, Max Dove. So Leo starting two players, 6'5 and 6'8, and then Craig Kloffenstein, 6'2. So three players taller than any East Noble starter. So we'll see how that plays out if Leo does go inside and utilize their height against East Noble. So for tonight, glad you did tune in to Allen County Voice. Again, East Noble Knights here at the host Leo Lions. I am a one-man wrecking crew this evening, so I am bringing you the video, I am bringing you the audio, and hopefully bringing you the score as often as I can. Hopefully the guys in the production truck tonight are on guard and awake. Help me out a little bit. Make sure they're on their toes. Hopefully they put their Marco Pizza down for the start of the game. So East Noble right now in a harassing man-to-man. Barrow with the ball down, loses it. So really kind of an unforced error there. So East Noble picks up the ball. And Leo comes out uncharacteristically in a man-to-man as well. Normally they are in their patented 2-3 zone, but they are coming out man-to-man. So we'll see how this plays out. And there's an open, wide open three. That was number 22, Ren Crump. And he missed the shot. And the rebound was corralled by East Noble on a pass cross court. Catches nobody but Coach Cogdell right in the melon. That kind of surprised him. He was not looking at all. And that ball wound up connecting with his head. And Coach Cogdell's okay. I know Coach Cogdell's a tough guy. He's going to be okay. There's a nice pass down low, down to Barrow for 2. Heron with a nice pass down low. So the Lions staying there man-to-man. And Leo right now already capitalizing on a look down low to the 6'8 Barrow. No one for East Noble can match up with that size. So I would look for a lot of that going on tonight for the Lions. Number 23, Quincy Washington, tries to penetrate. He kicks out. That was number 10, Brandon Nichols with the miss. Craig Klovenstein comes up with the rebound. So East Noble with a couple of wide open looks and unable to connect. That has a 2-0 Leo score so far here early in the first quarter. Lions inbound in the half court. They get it down to Max Dove, and again, there's the 6'5 Dove down on the block for Leo's second score of the game, making it 4-0 Lions. There's Washington. He's going to take a 3, and he's way long. And there's the rebound to Davison. So East Noble 0 for 3 from behind the arc. There's Klovenstein with nice penetration and a dish to Barlow down low. And again, Barrow able to deliver off the block. No one able to cover him up for East Noble. Nice penetration and dish by Klovenstein that time. Near steal by Davison. So right now, East Noble cold shooting the ball. We have a 6-0 Leo Lions score. East Noble getting their looks against that man-to-man. Again, really unusual to see Leo come out and start a game in man. East Noble's not taking advantage of some open looks. There's a drive. And that was number 10, Brandon Nichols, and he really a nice drive there, and he gets a foul on the shot. Dove gets the push, and Nichols is going to go to the line for 2. And he ends the scoring drought with 5:41 to go here in the first quarter. East Noble scores their first point. And Nichols will get one more. And nothing but net on that one. So 6-2. Leo quickly down. Dove into Klovenstein. And there's a bad pass by Cray. So an unforced turnover there by the Lions. Makes it 6-2 Leo over East Noble. Again, Leo staying in there man-to-man. Nice back pass there on number 22. That's Ren Crump. Misses a bunny. Klovenstein kind of takes that Euro step. He gets bodied. So a nice drive there by Cray, who will do that all game. If you give him a step, he will take the ball to the hole. He got bumped. That was not in the act of shooting. That was on the floor. So Leo just gets the ball out of bounds. That's East Noble's second team foul. Klovenstein has the ball out on the wing. He's looking low to Barrow, who has it. Barrow spins in the middle of the lane, puts up a shot. Kind of faded away that time. I like to see Dylan go up a little stronger, knowing not going to be matched. Instead of fading away, Washington gets stopped in the middle. He kicks the ball back out. It's McCormick. McCormick over to Washington. Washington stops at the elbow. Looked like he could have went up, but Barrow was there, so probably a good idea. And Coach Kripe's going to take a timeout. Saw something he didn't like. And I think that is a full timeout. So this is Mike Walker with Allen County Voice, and we will be right back to Leo Junior Senior High in just a minute.
Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
All right, we are back out here at Leo Junior Senior High where the Lions have a 6-2 lead over the East Noble Knights with 4:39 left to go here early in the first quarter. Let's see what East Noble does after the timeout. The Lions remain in there man-to-man. East Noble very patiently working the ball. A lot of movement up top. There's McCormick with a missed three, so they are 0 for 4 from behind the arc is East Noble. Klovenstein brings the ball down. That's Moreau in now for the Lions for the first time. Davison with the ball down low. There's Moreau who's going to take a three, and he nails it. So Moreau right off the bench, and he nails a three-pointer. Makes it 9-2 Lions with 3:55 to go here in the first quarter. So far East Noble 0 for 4 from behind the arc. Leo 1 for 1. Moreau hitting that last three. Number 14, Brandon Robinson. Yep, he's still in the game. I think all East Noble starters, Nichols, Robinson, Crump, Washington, McCormick, are still in. And Moreau was in for Heron. That's the only substitution so far in the game for the Lions. So Crump calling out the play. He drives the ball down, but he's stopped there by Dove. Washington's going to drive, and he's going to lay it up off the glass over Barrow there. So a nice drive by Washington. Good aggressive move. And he scores two. Makes it 9-4. East Noble with the ball down, and they're going to get a foul on the floor. That was number 14, I believe, or number 15, Klovenstein called on the foul. So East Noble with the ball under their basket. And there's Crump with a nice little fade there on the baseline, and he hits it. That's going to make it 9-6, Leo. Klovenstein with a kick over to Moreau. In that spot, he hit the three from momentarily ago. And there's a push. And they got McCormick with a push on Klovenstein. That's McCormick's second, so he's going to come out of the game, and that brings in the 6'5", Chris Weber for East Noble. So McCormick takes a seat with 2 fouls. That's 3 team fouls on East Noble, 3 team fouls on both teams. And a bad entry pass there by Davison trying to hit Barrow, and East Noble picks it off. And they're going to set their offense up, and that is Nichols, and he nails East Noble's first three. And that's going to tie the ball game up. So a 9-9 score with 2:26 to go here in the first quarter. Klovenstein with a nice drive, not able to finish. East Noble picks up the loose ball. And they're quickly down. Washington got away with a walk maybe. He goes off glass, not able to get it. And Moreau not in position. And he fouls Robinson, who was inside there, got the offensive rebound. That foul's on Moreau. And that's Moreau's second quick foul, so he comes out. Leo's fourth team foul. Heron comes back in for Moreau. That foul was on the floor, so no shots there for East Noble. They inbound it deep. And Crump sets up the offense again. Chase Klinker for East Noble in for the first time. That's Klinker with the ball up top wearing number 4. There's Nichols. He's going to take a deep three, and he hits nothing but net. So now they're 2 for 6 are the Knights, starting to heat up from behind the arc. And there's Jeremy Davison, and he can heat up in a hurry as well. Probably Leo's most prolific three-point shooter, and he ties it at 12. So again, East Noble patiently works the ball. There's a drive by Nichols. He kicks it back out. That's Klinker. That time Davison on Nichols. He's not going to give him that look. I don't think he thought he was going to shoot from that deep the previous shot. There's Nichols again, and he hits. So he is really warming up. He gets nice arch, nice rotation on that shot. That makes it a 15-12 East Noble lead with just 55 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Klovenstein gets that first step, and he drives all the way down. And he's a little bit too strong with the layup there with the finger roll off the back of the iron. East Noble picks it up, and they are going to go for one. It does appear. They are going to hold the ball. That's Klinker with the ball right now. 28 seconds to go. Leo does stay in their man. 18 seconds and counting. 15. Now East Noble gets into their motion offense. 7 seconds to go here. That's Crump with the ball. Crump's going to have to shoot a three. He shoots it, and he doesn't catch anything. So not a real good offensive set that time for East Noble to end the first quarter. But the Knights in that first quarter with a 15-12 lead after they really started heating up from the three-point line, missed 4 in a row, and then hit 3 in a row. So East Noble really warming up with a 15-12 lead. This is Mike Walker with Allen County Voice. We will be right back after a couple of messages.
You know that Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo offers delicious pizza. But did you also know they have wings, subs, bread, and many other items that are also delicious? And did you know you could order online at marcospizza.com? And did you know they have catering to help out with that party, meeting, or any event? And did you know they have carry-out and delivery? Well, now you know. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo has pizza and so much more. You can get carry-out, delivery, catering, and order online, or call them at 627-2227. That's 627-2227. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo.
All right, welcome back to Leo Junior Senior High. This is Mike Walker with Allen County Voice. Mike Walker with the play call, the color commentary, and the camera. It's a one-man wrecking crew, and I hope I don't wreck too much. Guys in the production truck so far staying on their toes and making me appear to be better than I am. So East Noble starts back up in their motion offense. Leo again in their man. Really unusual to see the Lions in man-to-man at all. And they have stayed in it the entire game. And there's a traveling violation. So there's an unforced turnover there by the Knights. And the ball will go to the Lions, down 3 here early in the second. So Klovenstein with Washington on him. Klovenstein's had a couple of drives and a couple of really good looks. There's Dove with the ball on the block. He kicks it out to Barrow, who can shoot the 3. He passes up to Heron, who doesn't hesitate. He drops a 3. And that's going to retie the game up at 15. So a good look for Barrow, who passed up the 3. I thought he was going to take it. Finds Heron open, and Reed drains the 3. And there was Crump with a miss. And East Noble not able to corral that rebound and put back. Barrow gets the rebound. He passes off to Jeremy Davison. Little hesitation move. He finds Heron. Heron back to Davison. And there's Barrow with the ball. Davison's going to shoot another 3, and he hits nothing but net. So both teams really, really warming up from behind the arc. That makes it an 18-15 Lion lead with 6:19 to go here in the second quarter. So again, you would look for Barrow to get the ball down low, or Dove. Both times all 3 times they've done it, they've been effective. There's a turnover and a steal by Davison. He's down to Klovenstein. A great defensive play by Washington to knock that ball out of bounds and not pick up the foul. So a good heads up, good hustle play by Washington to get back and deny Klovenstein a layup. Davison's going to take the ball out down low, set the Lions offense. And he hits Davison in the corner. That's his spot, and he hits another one. So Davison is scorching hot there, shooting up some missiles. That makes it 21-15. The Lions with 5:48 to go here in the second quarter. There's Washington. He's going to penetrate. He's going to go up over Dove. That's Klinker who pulled the offensive rebound down. So a couple of offensive rebounds for East Nova the last couple times down. He kicks it out to Washington with a beautiful drive, a little teardrop hook shot there for 2, and Leo quickly down into their half court. Barrow maybe got away with the walk. Nope, they got him. So everybody on the East Noble bench jumped up and kind of called traveling. The ref didn't call. He was kind of delayed there with the travel call. But he made the call, and I believe Barrow did walk, so it's a good call. East Noble retains possession, so another turnover there by the Lions. 21-17 Leo. That's McCormick. He's going to come in and just shoot inside the arc, and he nails too. So both teams have really heated up. Shooting percentages are going up. We will have some halftime stats for you, which is kind of nice. There's Klovenstein with a beautiful drive and a block. So a great drive by Cray, who when he sees just a slice of daylight, he will take you every time. He has a very quick first step. And that foul was on number 15. Or number 10, I'm sorry. I think that was Brandon Nichols, who tried to draw the charge, but they got him with the block. So that's going to put Cray on the line for the and one. And he's just off, so it remains 23-19 Leo after the drive and the foul. That's both teams with 4 team fouls, so neither team in the bonus yet. And that's Welsh in the game now for Leo, who almost came up with that steal. Again, Washington kind of tries to probe that defense. He's quick. And he's going to come down again. He's going to shoot it up and over Barrow that time, and nothing doing. Welsh with the rebound. Klovenstein finds Davison, who with the ball fake and a nice drive. So that's what Davison can do. He's got you behind the arc, and he's hit 3 in a row. So a nice ball fake opens up a driving lane for him, and he scores. It also brings number 12 in, Haney for the Lions, along with Welsh. So Washington with the ball out top. They kind of give him a little bit of room. You can tell from behind the arc, so that may say that scouting-wise he doesn't take or hit a lot of threes, because Welsh is way off him. Washington does hesitantly take a 3, and he misses. Wide open 3. There's a rebound by East Nova. Gets it to Washington. The smallest guy on the court puts it back in. So really good hustle and aggressiveness on the offensive boards by East Noble. That was number 14, Brandon Robinson, who corralled that ball, got it to Washington, and he's able to go up over much taller players to connect for 2, and he gets the and one. And he's short on the free throw. And they get Weber with a walk, but again, another offensive rebound by East Noble. But Weber walks, so that's going to give the ball to the Lions. It's 25-21. Leo score with 3:34 here to go in the second. So we've got a good ball game. Both teams really heating up. East Noble really being aggressive on the offensive glass. Barrow hits Davison. You know he's not going to let that shot go by. He takes it in and out. Weber with a nice rebound. Good, strong position rebound there. East Noble quickly down into their half court. There's Washington, who's, you know what? He says, if you're going to play off me, I'm going to take it. And he misses another one. And when I say they're playing off of him, I mean they're 8 feet off him. There's Klovenstein with another drive, and he'll do that all night. If you don't get in front of him or get a body on him, he will drive every time. He's strong, athletic. Sorry with the camera work there. You didn't miss anything. And there is Robinson. Picks up the loose ball and able to convert. And there's Klovenstein. Again, he is just, you could tell he's determined now. He's seen some daylight on every time he has the ball, and he's going to just put the head down and drive that time. That was number 22, Ren Crump, who fouled Cray. Kind of just grabbed him because Cray was gone, and I think he would have scored. So that makes it 27-23 Lions. Lions with the ball out of bounds. That was not a shooting foul. So Crump got him on the floor. That's both teams' 5th team foul. There's the inbounds to Barrow. Heron in the game. So Klovenstein. And there's Barrow with the ball on the block. And he turns into Weber. I think tried to draw a foul. Weber just kind of stayed the course there. Barrow missed with a little left hand. But East Noble does hit the ball out of bounds, so the possession stays with Leo. 2:20 to go here in the second quarter. 27-23 Lions. Inbounds to Dove. Dove kicks to Heron, and he gets called for the walk. So he did. He shuffled his feet before he put the ball down. He just got in a little hurry there to step into that three-pointer, and he got caught on the traveling violation. So another turnover there by the Lions. So Weber getting a ton of minutes here in place of Andrew McCormick, who picked up the 2 early fouls. And Weber seemed to be doing a pretty nice job on the boards. There's Washington. He's going to take another 3, and it's short. So he's missed his last 3 3-point attempts. I mean, Barrow was the only defender near him, and he was, again, 8 feet off of him. There's Davison with a drive. And a nice baseline drive and 2 for Davison, making it 29-23 Lions. Leo, again, stays in their man-to-man. This is a different look for the Lions defense because they are a zone-heavy defensive team. And there's Weber, and he walks. Not sure I saw that. Kind of got into Barrow there and faked left, spun right. They got him with a travel. It's Washington all over Klovenstein. Klovenstein almost had a hook. But Washington's going to get in Klovenstein's grill, make it a little difficult for him to drive, but we'll see what Cray does. 1:12 to go here in the second quarter. And there's Washington. He picks him and easily outpaces Klovenstein for the easy 2. So that's good defense there by Washington and a good call there by Coach Kripe. So again, Washington on Cray, and he's quick. And Heron takes a 3, and he's a little bit long off the rim. So East Noble with a chance to get the game closer. Right now, Leo with a 4-point lead with 37 seconds to go here in the second. And I think East Noble's going to be content to hold it again. They did this in the first quarter and did not run a good set, did not get a good look. I think it was Crump maybe who had to take basically a 28, 29-foot shot. That was contended. So we'll see if East Noble can come up with a better effort here in this set. 9 seconds to go. Washington finds Nichols, and he misses. It was close. It was in and out. Klovenstein down to Barrow. Barrow shoots. Tried to draw the foul, and they didn't call it. And that's going to be it for the second quarter, with the Lions taking a halftime lead into the locker room, 29-25. This is Mike Walker. We're so glad you tuned into the Voice Network. We will be right back.
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday, 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday, 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360. This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe. Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can happen and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best.
Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop in the office on Pony Express Run inside the Mercantile Office Park directly across from Higher Grounds Coffee House and see Ray Gage or Arnie Myers. Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of East Allen County High School athletics. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com. You know that Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo offers delicious pizza, but did you also know they have wings, subs, bread, and many other items that are also delicious? And did you know you could order online at marcospizza.com? And did you know they have catering to help out with that party, meeting, or any event? And did you know they have carry-out and delivery? Well, now you know. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo has pizza and so much more. You can get carry-out, delivery, catering, and order online, or call them at 627-2227. That's 627-2227. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo.
All right, welcome back out here to Leo Junior Senior High. This is Mike Walker with Allen County Voice. Thank you for tuning in tonight, folks. We got a good game here at Leo. The visiting East Noble Knights with 25 points to the Lions 29. So Leo takes a 4-point lead in at halftime in really a very competitive game. I do have some halftime stats here for you that we can go over. Let's look at East Noble first with their leading scorer, Brandon Nichols, with 11 points, and he's followed closely behind by Quincy Washington with 8, who really started to make some noise there, driving the ball and making some noise down low, really. Shortest guy on the court, doing some damage down low for East Noble. Several Knights with 2 points. Brandon Robinson has 2, Ren Crump has 2, and Andrew McCormick has 2 as well. So those are all the scores for East Noble. Big stat for East Noble is offensive rebounds. They have 6. The Lions just with 1 offensive rebound, and those 6 offensive rebounds have contributed to some points there for East Noble. So they are being very scrappy and very aggressive off of the glass on the offensive end. They do have 6 defensive rebounds as well for a total of 12. 4 assists for East Noble, a total of 4 assists and 5 turnovers for the Knights. They are shooting 10 of 25 field goals for 40%, and they are only 3 of 12 from behind the arc. So they've struggled really from behind the arc at 25%. For the Lions, leading scorer Jeremy Davison, who is 3 for 4 from behind the arc. So he really heated up there in the second quarter, and he is leading all scorers actually. Barlow with 4 points, Craig Klovenstein with 4, Reed Heron hit a 3, Will Moreau also hit a 3, and then Max Dove with the 1 shot down low. So I look to see the Lions coming out here in the second half and maybe utilizing some more of their height. They did it early in the game, kind of got away from it, but when you're shooting 5 for 7 from behind the arc, you can get away with not having to take the ball down low. So the Lions really heated up. The Lions have 1 offensive rebound, 10 defensive for a total of 11. So right now East Noble leads in that category, total rebounds 12 to 11. Leo, though, with 7 assists to 7 turnovers. So the Lions shooting 12 of 19 field goals for 63.2% for the first half, and 5 for 7 for a steaming 71.4% behind the arc for the Lions. East Noble has taken a couple and made a couple of free throws. Leo has no points off of free throws. So a great game for you so far. Both teams heating up here in the second quarter after kind of a slow start. And I think we're going to be in for a good game, even though the Lions, which we've talked about, really have the height advantage with Barrow at 6'8", Dove at 6'5", although Chris Weber did come in for East Noble when McCormick got in foul trouble early, actually, and I thought did a pretty decent job there on the glass, even though I don't believe Chris scored. He did not score, but he did have 2 offensive rebounds and 3 defensive rebounds, so 5 rebounds for Weber. So doing a nice job on the glass by Chris in place of McCormick, who's in foul trouble. Marco's Pizza, located in downtown Leo, serves not only pizza but wings, subs, breads, and many other delicious items. Marco's also offers catering, carry-out, and delivery. Marco's Pizza in downtown Leo. Give them a call, 627-2227. YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne, with a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, and indoor pool and childcare. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. Visit fwymca.org. And anytime, folks, you have a chance to go into one of the Voice sponsors, definitely let them know that you heard about them on The Voice. They will appreciate that, because if it were not for our sponsors, we would not be able to bring this broadcast or any other football or basketball broadcast to you. So do give them a thank you and tell them that you do appreciate them sponsoring The Voice if you do happen to go into one of the advertising establishments that do sponsor The Voice. So we do thank you for doing that. We are going to take a little bit of a break here, and then we will be right back
It took Subway restaurants to do flatbread sandwich great, fresh roasted until its flavor reaches the towering peaks of Mount Delicious. You may have had other flatbread, but once you sink your teeth into this appetite-busting mountain of flavor, you'll know this is the real deal. Get any of your Subway favorites on our full-flavor flatbreads and let your taste buds sink into the delicious depth of goodness. Subway of Bluffton, eat fresh with 2 locations to serve you in North Main and inside Walmart.
T.W. Fable, a modern American restaurant, is located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course at 2330 East, 250 North in Bluffton. You can enjoy a fine dining experience Tuesday through Thursday 5 to 9, Friday and Saturday 5 to 10. Kitchen closes 1/2 hour prior to lounge. If you are looking for a great spot to have lunch, visit 250 Grill to enjoy some sandwiches, wraps, salads, and appetizers. T.W. Fable Restaurant, 2330 East, 250 North at Timber Ridge Golf Course. Reservations recommended by calling 260-353-1360.
This is your moment. Explore the University of St. Francis. Known for our quality academic options and dedicated professors who practice in their fields, you will discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. Hands-on experience with internships, clinicals, and co-ops makes a USF education a great value and investment into your future. Apply now at sf.edu. We are seeking applicants for $15 million in scholarships this year. This is your moment. Believe. Are you taking the first step towards a healthier you, or are you just tired of the same workout? From beginners to fitness veterans, the Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. We offer a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and so much more. Have peace of mind when you work out with childcare available. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is so much more. Join today. Visit fwymca.org.
All right, we are back at Leo Junior Senior High. I'd like to give a special shout out to our stats magician, Josh Blauser, for providing us with the stats. He does a great job. Meticulous, unbelievable statistician. And then he always runs those up to us at halftime at the end of the game. So big shout out to Josh Blauser for that. We really, really do appreciate him doing that for us. So again, things heating up there in the second quarter from behind the arc, especially for the Lions, who went 5 for 7. Jeremy Davison 3 for 4. And East Noble collecting a ton of offensive rebounds. We'll see if Coach Cogdell got that remedied at halftime. I'm sure he does not. Like that East Noble was able to rebound the ball on their end of the court almost at will there, and they got some putback. So we'll see how that plays out here in the second half as well. But those are things you can correct, getting a body on a rebounder if you're the Leo Lions, and limit their attempts. So we are underway momentarily. Leo will get the ball out of bounds. And Heron will inbound the ball to Kloffenstein. Again, Washington on him. Got a steal there late in the second quarter and was able to convert the layup. So we'll see how that matchup plays out here in the second half as well. East Noble out in their man-to-man. Davison's going to take a three, and he misses. It was in and out. So Kloffenstein found him in his corner. And there's a beautiful pass down low to Robinson, who's able to convert for two. So that's the way the doctor ordered it if you're East Noble to start the second half.
Their most important.
And there's a drive, and that's Kloffenstein for two. So that makes it 31-27 Lions. So Kloffenstein gets that 2-point right back on an aggressive drive. Again, they are giving Washington all kinds of room from behind that arc. There's McCormick back in the game with the 2 fouls. There's Washington taking a three, and he's missed another one. But he's aggressive. He picks his own loose. He gets the long rebound, picks that loose ball up, and is able to convert. Drives and nice little runner. Giving some pressure to Kloffenstein, who kicks it out to Heron there. again, if you're Leo, I'm looking to see if they can get that ball down low. They may try to live and die by the three, but I think if you've got the height advantage, there's Davison, and there's going to be an offensive screen. That's Max Dove. They got him on a moving pick to get Davison open, who hit that three, so that's a big play with 6:29 to go here in the third quarter. So Davison hits that three, but Dove got called for the moving screen. Keeps it 31-29. And there's another two by East Noble. And that's Washington. And that ties the game at 31 apiece. Davison finds Heron up top. And Dove not able to corral that offensive rebound. Dishes off to Washington, who's down very quickly. So the Lions, although they have the height advantage, are not using it off the glass and not using it offensively, working that ball down low to those big guys on the blocks. There's Dove with good position. And he throws the ball across court to Davison, who gets it inside to Barrow, and that's easy. You could do that all night. So great ball action there. Even though Dove's cross-court pass was a little bit dangerous, quickly gets it in. They get it into Barrow on the block, and he knows what to do with it down there. Washington drives and kicks it out to McCormick, and he's long on the three. But they, again, pick up an offensive rebound, and Washington drives, and he throws it up, and he gets fouled. And they got Barrow on that. He got him on the body. There was nothing up high that I could see. So that's going to put Washington at the line for two. And he hits the first. That ties the score. 5:01 to go here in the third quarter. And Washington's second is good as well, so that gives East Noble a 1-point lead early in the third quarter. There's a pick by Barrow on Washington. Heron thought about the three. There's Barrow with the ball down low again. He's going to work it inside. Probably should have gone up for that shot, but he kicks it to Heron, who's long on the three. Washington with the rebound, so it's one and done for the Lions. And there's Nichols, and he connects for a three. That makes it 37-33 East Noble. So the Lions, again, unable to use their height advantage, and that ball is knocked out of bounds by Klopfenstein, the referee right on top of it. We couldn't see it. The scorer's bench is right there blocking us out, but apparently looked like Washington initially got his hand on it, and I guess Cray was the last one to hit it out of bounds, so the ball goes East Noble's way. So East Noble with a 4-point lead with 4:18 to go here in the third. McCormick with a nice spin move, and he gets called for the traveling. Nice quick spin move, just not able to stay under control. Takes an extra step, and his wrist is hurt, and we've got a timeout here, and that's going to put Weber back in for McCormick, who came down after that traveling violation out of bounds, and it looks like he landed on his wrist, and he was in some pain there, so he comes out, and they put East Noble subs Chris Weber in. There's Klopfenstein with a drive, and that's good. So you could tell when Klopfenstein gets frustrated, he just puts the head down, and he's a strong kid, very athletic. And again, it just takes a sliver of light for him, and he's going to get his way to that basket. And that was easy pickings for Cray, and he hits the and one. So that gives East Noble a 1-point lead with 3:58 to go here in the third quarter. So pretty good back and forth action. And there's an entry pass that's denied by Dove, so the Lions pick up a turnover. And Klovenstein's on the wing for three. That's a little short. Barrow picks up the offensive rebound. He throws it into Klovenstein, who cuts nicely down the lane and hits two. And Coach Kripe's going to take a full timeout. So while we take that timeout, we will thank our sponsor, Indiana Physical Therapy. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accepts all insurances. For more information on IPT or schedule an appointment, visit indianapt.com. TW Fable, located inside the clubhouse at Timber Ridge Golf Course, 2330 East 250 North in Bluffton, features a fine dining experience Tuesday through Saturday. And if you're looking for a great lunch, visit the 250 Grill. Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. Grable Insurance on Pony Express Run inside the Mercantile Office Park in downtown Leo. So Coach Kripe, see what he wanted to talk about. Calls the timeout. The Lions with a 1-point lead. Beautiful pass there a moment ago by a cutting Craig Klovenstein by Barrow, who got the offensive rebound off the miss. Finds Klovenstein cutting down the lane. And he's been the difference here for Leo as they were down 4 and now they're up 1. So a 5-point swing here by the Lions. And East Noble with possession. Moreau is in for the Lions, and so is Welsh. Replacing Dove and Heron. And there's a drive by Crump. And he finds his way all the way to the basket for an easy 2. So a nice baseline drive. And there's Welsh with a 3. And he misses. But the Lions pick up the long rebound. Klovenstein looks like he's going to drive again. Looks like he took some contact, but no call as Washington picks up the rebound for East Noble. 2:45 to go here in the third quarter. East Noble, the 1-point lead, 39-38. There's a kick to Nichols. He takes it in and out. So a nice little 7-foot shot by Nichols, just not able to knock it down. Moreau really calling for the ball on the wing. Davison, though, with his spot on the baseline, ball's in and out. So now everybody's gone cold suddenly for both teams after both teams had heated up. So 2:14 to go here in the third quarter. East Noble with a 1-point lead. Crump with a drive. Barrow affected that shot, and Welsh comes down with the rebound, and he finds Klovenstein. Again, Davison down in the corner. He loves that spot. And he gets the ball into Barrow, who finds Welsh, and Welsh up and in. So a nice 3-man game. Leo's done some nice things with that ball down in the corner where Davison throws an entry pass to Barrow, and Barrow finds somebody cutting. That time he finds Welsh with a nice cut to the basket for the easy 2. That's going to make it 40-39 Leo, and Welsh gets the and 1. So some nice 3-man action there by the Lions. It's tough to defend when you make pass real quickly, and Welsh does connect on that free throw. So Lions take a 2-point lead with 1:53 to go here in the third quarter. The Lions staying in their man-to-man the entire game. So I don't know what happened the last 2 games they lost. I did not make those calls. They were road games. And there's Nichols, and he nails a 3. But Coach Cogdell must have seen something that he didn't like about that 2-3 zone, and he's pulled the Lions out. And they got Washington with a push, and he did. So Klovenstein on the drive. Again, a very aggressive drive, and Washington gets the bump. And I believe that's Washington's third foul. Maybe just his first, team's third. Both teams, again, with 3 team fouls. 1:20 to go here in the third. Welsh with a pass down low. So, again, good action down low. Good things happen when you get it on the block to your 6'8 senior. And Barrow's fouled by Klinker. That's his first, team's fourth. Barrow finds Moreau in the corner, and he's too long on the three. And one and done for the Lions. So with 1:03 to go here in the third, the Lions down one, 42-41. And it looks like East Noble may, again, be content. Nope. There's Crump with a drive. He gets it in the lane, and he gets the friendly roll. So a nice drive in the lane by Crump. And a nice little pull-up. And he connects for the two. It makes it 44-41 East Noble. Davison with the ball. He tries to drive, and he's cut off by Klinker. So nice defense there. Klovenstein finds Barrow up top. He drives, and he's going to get bodied. And he's bodied by Nichols. That's Nichols' third foul. So that's a big foul on Nichols. And the foul again on the floor. That's East Noble's 15th foul, so still not shooting. Leo works the inbounds play. There's Klovenstein. He's going to drive. And he walks. Kind of got caught in the air. Weber with a nice defensive play just went straight up and down. And Klovenstein just had nowhere to go. And he kind of came back down, not able to get the shot off. And they get him for the walk. Coach Cogdell asking for the foul there on the body, which you could argue either way. And there's Washington with a quick drive and a little teardrop runner, and it doesn't go. And that's Weber with a putback, so another nice offensive rebound and putback by Weber. So East Noble ends the third quarter with a flurry. And that makes it 46-41 East Noble going into the fourth quarter. We will be right back. This is Mike Walker. Thank you for tuning into Allen County Voice. We will be right back.
At Grable Insurance, their most important job is to make sure you leave with the best coverage you can afford. They want to provide you protection from the unfortunate things that can happen and often do happen. The cheapest insurance is often not the best.
Visit online at GrableInsurance.com or stop in the office on Pony Express Run inside the Mercantile Office Park directly across from Higher Grounds Coffee House and see Ray Gage or Arnie Myers.
Grable Insurance is a proud sponsor of East Allen County High School athletics. Hi, this is Dale from the Voice Enterprises.
All right, we're back at Leo Junior Senior High where the visiting East Noble Knights take a 46-41 lead here into the fourth quarter. And East Noble also gets the ball out of bounds to start the fourth. So they are on a little bit of a run. And we'll see if the Lions can tighten up their defense and get a stop, get the ball back. Both teams stay in a man-to-man the entire game. And there's a drive by Crump, and he gets bodied by Heron. Heron knew he did it. So he forced Crump out of bounds and into an errant shot, but he did body him. That's Heron's first foul. That's Leo's fourth team foul. So neither team in the bonus yet. East Noble with 5 team fouls. And East Noble will inbound the ball into their basket. And Crump throws a long pass. Nichols tracks it down before it goes out of bounds. And there's Washington. And Crump starts the offense up top. And he tries to get into the lane, but Wells cuts him off. Barrow on Weber down low. Battling for position. East Noble being very patient on this set. That's Weber with the ball up high. Barrow way out on him. And a near steal by Klovenstein. He thought the ball went off Nichols' hands, but the ref was right there. So East Noble will maintain possession. Coach Kripe calling out the play, and Crump setting that play up. The Lions again playing pretty aggressively man-to-man. You're used to seeing them in their patented 2-3 zone. And there's Crump, spins and gets into the lane, but misses the shot just inside the free throw circle. Kloffenstein tries to penetrate, but he's cut off nicely by Washington. Lost his balance, but maintains. There's Davison with a drive, and he's short. Kind of the Red Sea kind of parted and opened up for him there, but he just wasn't able to finish. I think he was kind of surprised that the rim was undefended. Just not able to get the ball over the rim. And they get Reed Heron with another quick foul. And Stan Haney checks in for Leo. He replaces Welsh. So Welsh did a nice job while he was in there. So Haney in for the Lions, along with Heron, Barrow, Davison, and Kloffenstein. And they get Heron with his third foul. So he picks up his third foul very quickly. And that is the Lions' 16th foul. So they are one away from sending East Noble to the line. And that's Heron's third foul. Coach Kripe again calling out another play. And East Noble very patient in this offensive set with a 46-41 lead. They're going to make Leo come out and guard him, and Washington likes that because a nice little crossover and a dish down low to Robinson, who was not able to hang on to it, but a beautiful crossover move to get into the lane. Really a pretty nice feed, and Robinson just not able to handle the ball. So it's a turnover, and that's a turnover the Lions needed heading into the 5:42 mark here in the fourth quarter. Down 5. There's Barrow with a drive, and I don't know why he hasn't done more of that, because he could do that all night, and he did that against Weber, who's East Noble's biggest player, but that was easy. That makes it 46-43. Kloffenstein with a great hustle play there, denying the ball to Washington, knocks it out of bounds, but East Noble maintains possession. And Coach Cogdale is going to call for a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. We do want to thank Subway for sponsoring our scoreboard here, our Allen County Voice scoreboard. YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne with a full range of workout equipment, personal trainers, certified instructors, a full line of classes, an indoor pool, and childcare. The Greater Fort Wayne YMCA is the place for you. Visit fwymca.org. The University of St. Francis, known for quality academic options and dedicated professors, you'll discover the perfect program to fit your interests and goals. See for yourself what USF has to offer. Visit online at sf.edu. Again, thank you to all of our sponsors for providing this telecast and all the other voice telecasts to you, football and basketball-wise. Without our sponsors, we would not be able to obviously bring these to you. And it is a nice service. So East Noble with the inbounds into their set. Again, being very patient. And there's Stan Haney with a push. So that is going to send Crump to the line, shooting 1-and-1. East Noble with a 3-point lead. So East Noble with the philosophy of kind of hold the ball up top, make the Lions come out and guard you. And once the Lions come out to guard them closely, East Noble, either Washington or this time Crump, kind of blow by the Lions and they force a push foul. And they have gotten the Lions into foul trouble, and Crump hits both. So that makes it 48-43, 5-point lead. There's Kloffenstein with a nice spin move and one. And he gets McCormick. Beautiful baseline move, spin. And he gets the hoop and the harm. And that's McCormick's third foul. That's East Noble's 6th. So their next foul put the Lions. And the referee telling Coach Kripe, I've heard about enough. And he gives him a warning and sends him back to the bench. So Kloffenstein will get his and one here at the line. This could make it a 2-point game if he connects. The shot is up, and it's good. So it's 48-46 with 5:08 to go here in the fourth quarter. So a nice aggressive spin move by Klovenstein. And there's Heron coming over with Haney to try to trap, but they leave Washington open. He doesn't take it, and he gets called for the walk. So a big turnover there on Washington, giving the ball back to the Lions, who have picked up a little bit of momentum. So Washington on that three. He didn't want to take it. And he picks up that foot before he's able to lay the ball down. The ref's going to get you every time. So Klovenstein with Washington on him. Gets the ball down low to Barlow. He spins into the lane and he connects. Again, easy. I look for a lot more of that with 4:39 to go, because any time Barlow's gotten the ball down low, good things have happened. If he hasn't been able to score himself, he's been able to kick or play a little three-man game and get somebody else open on a cut. So we will see if the Lions continue to go over that. But Washington gets the ball on the key, and he misses. He's too long on the little jumper. Lions pick it up. Klovenstein with an aggressive drive, and they're going to get McCormick with his fourth. So Cray a little bit out of control on that drive. But with his body control, he's able to kind of cut into McCormick and draw that foul. The shot really didn't have a chance, but that doesn't matter because that is now East Noble's 7th team foul. Cray would have shot 2 anyway on the foul on the drive. But it does put East Noble into foul trouble and will put the Lions on the line shooting the bonus on the next foul, whether it's shooting or not. So Klovenstein nets the first one, makes it 49-48. And he nets the second. So 2 good free throws there by Cray, who's playing some extremely aggressive basketball here in the fourth quarter. And the Lions with the momentum now with the 2-point lead, just being down 4 moments ago. So a 6-point Lions swing, and there's Crump, and he gets the ball into the paint, but not able to do anything with it, and he's going to kick it back out to Washington. And Coach Cogdale trying to get Leo into another defense. Great denial by Stanton Haney on Crump. Makes Weber have to come out. Haney's just all over Crump, not allowing him to touch the ball. And there's Washington. He's going to drive, and he gets the ball blocked. But that's Robinson who picks up an offensive rebound, and Heron knocks the ball out of Crump's hands. And they get Weber with the push. No, they get Barrow with the push on Weber. And the Lion crowd, the Lion faithful, does not like that call. Neither does Coach Cogdale. And I thought Barrow had inside position, and it looked like Weber got him from behind. But they got Barrow on the foul, and that's going to put... So it wasn't Weber that the foul was on. So I'm not sure what happened there because Robinson now steps to the free throw line. Barrow asking for some clarification. Everybody looks confused at this point. There's Coach Cogdale giving some more instructions, but so that puts Robinson on the line. And Robinson will shoot 1-and-1, and he misses that shot. Weber gets his hand on it, but Barrow able to tip it to Klovenstein, who drives, and he kicks it out, and that's Haney. Moreau in the game, and there's Davison. Coach Cogdale calls out the offensive play. And again, you know Cray's going to look to drive, and he does. He runs, shoots a little floater, doesn't go. Barrow lucky he didn't get called for an over-the-back that time. And Cray with the near steal. Apparently he stepped there on the sideline. So the ball's going to go to East Noble. And you have the Lion faithful who are right there and adamantly saying he didn't step on the line. The referee was right there on the play, though, so you have to think he saw it. So we have a timeout with a Lion 50-48 2-point lead with 2:56 to go here. This is Mike Walker with a voice. We will be right back.
Hi, this is Dale from The Voice Enterprises. For countless years, I struggled with back pain, and more often than not, the doctors would just prescribe pain meds, which would just dull the pain. It wasn't until I was referred to Indiana Physical Therapy that I truly experienced pain relief. The professionals at IPT showed me the correct exercises and stretches for my problems, and my back pain began to fade away, and as a result, my entire body began to feel better. Indiana Physical Therapy's highly trained professionals treat all types of injuries and ailments and accept all insurance. For more information on IPT or to schedule an appointment, call 824-0522 or visit indianapt.com.
All right, we are back at Leo Junior Senior High School, and we've got a good game between the visiting East Noble Knights and the Leo Lions. The Lions with a 2-point lead with 2:56 to go here in the fourth quarter. The Knights with an inbounds. So we'll see after the timeout how East Noble's going to attack this Lion man-to-man defense. Haney in for the Lions, Davison, Kloffenstein, Dove, and Barrow all in for Leo. It's Washington, Nichols, Crump. Washington misses a three, but Weber with the offensive rebound and putback, and he misses, and Barrow gets hammered by Weber. So Weber with a great offensive rebound, and he just can't get the putback. And if I've been saying Weber all game, which I have, and I just heard the announcer say Weber, I apologize. I will try to say Weber for the remaining 2 minutes and 26 seconds. That puts Barrow, though, on the line for 1-1. Both teams have 18 fouls, and Barrow connects. So big miss and foul by Weber, especially if Barrow's able to connect on both of these free throws. So that is a big 4-point swing. Puts the Lions up for 52-48 with 2:24 to go here in the fourth quarter. So a great ball game. Klovenstein way off of Washington. Haney right up on Weber comes up to set a pick. And that's McCormick with 4 fouls, and he tosses the ball down low, and I'm not sure what he was going to do, Washington, with that, with the Giants that he had to face down low, but he wasn't able to corral that pass. I think he took his eye off of it, trying to make a move before he caught it. And that is a huge turnover by East Noble, and it gives the ball back to the Lions. So Washington's going to get all over Kloffenstein here. He's going to go for another steal. And Coach Cogdale calls a timeout, a 30-second timeout, so we will keep it here. New Holland Tri-County. Get the new Rustler utility vehicle at New Holland, which combines rugged construction and gritty performance with comfort. Numerous choices to choose from. Visit New Holland Tri-County on Highway 1 South for the Rustler utility vehicle. Again, we want to thank Subway for sponsoring our Subway Fresh Take scoreboard. And we have 1:56 remaining here in the fourth, and a tightly contested ball game really the whole way. Both teams have kind of vacillated back and forth with a 4-point lead here, a 4-point lead there. Right now, Leo has the 4-point lead at 52-48, and they also have the ball out of bounds. McCormick back in the game, playing with 4 fouls along with Weber, Nichols, Klinker, and Washington for East Noble. Klovenstein, Haney, Moreau, Barrow, and Davison, who has the ball for the Lions. Near steal by Klinker there. Moreau with the ball. So the Lions are going to kind of be content to play some keep away. So that's going to, and Davis is going to drive, and a nice block by Weber, but the Lions able to corral that loose ball off the block. And again, they're going to try to play keep away and force East Noble into a foul, and there's the foul on Washington. So I like the thought process there. You've got a 4-point lead. No shot clock in high school basketball, which I think they need to change. I would like to see at least a 35-second shot clock. so that a team can't hold the ball, which theoretically break for East Noble with Klovenstein missing. He hits both of those. It's going to be tough for East Noble to come back. Crump with the ball, and he finds Washington, who is going to drive around Dove, and he is up and in. So Washington, the 5'6" Quincy Washington between the trees of Barrow and Dove, and he is able to somehow find the basket and get the and one. So beautiful move and shot by Washington down in no man's land for a 5'6" guy, but he is quick and athletic enough to get that shot away, and he misses in and out on that free throw. So it keeps it a 2-point game, and there's Washington with a reach foul on Klovenstein. I believe that's his third, but this time Klovenstein's at the line, and that's going to be the double bonus. So that is the 10th team foul on East Noble, and that's going to put Klovenstein on the line for 2. These are big free throws right here. With 58 seconds to go in the fourth quarter, Klovenstein's first shot is up, and he nails that one. So that gives the Lions a 3-point lead. One more here makes it a 2-possession game. Dove checks back in for the Lions, so it's Barrow, Dove, Davison, Klovenstein, and Haney for Leo. And Cray hits the second, so 2 big free throws there by Cray. Klovenstein makes it 54-50. So a 2-possession ball game here. We'll see what East Noble can do. Whatever they do, they're going to have to do it quickly. There's Crump, and he's going to take a 3, and it's long, and Klovenstein corrals the long rebound. So a big rebound there by Cray, and Washington's forced to grab. And that's Washington's 4th foul. So Quincy picks up his 4th, and again, that's going to put Klovenstein back at the line, shooting 2 as the Lions are in the double bonus from here on out. The next foul will also put East Noble at the line for the double bonus because Leo has 9 current team fouls. Klovenstein good on that one, so some big free throws here late by Craig Klovenstein, trying to ice the game with 39.6 seconds to go. And Cray's going to line up the second one, and he's off the mark there. So it's a 5-point Leo lead with 35 seconds to go. Not a lot of time here. Crump's going to pull up for another quick 3, and he's long again. Barrow with a big rebound, and he's grabbed by Washington, and that will be it for Quincy Washington. That will be his 5th foul as he's forced to foul right away, which is not a bad idea. Klovenstein missed the front end of a 1-and-1. He did hit 2 in a row there, but then missed the second free throw of a pair. So you've got to foul if you want to get back in the game. So Barrow with his first, and he rattles that one home. And if he hits this one, that will make it a 3-possession ball game, and it does. And that's pretty much going to seal the deal with 25 seconds to go for East Noble. It would take a minor miracle here. Crump dishes to Nichols. Nichols kicks to McCormick, and he's going to shoot 3, and Barrow blocks that. They kicks to Clinker down in the corner, and Clinker's shot is too long. He shoots, catches nothing but air, and Barrow picks up that loose ball. And that's going to do it with 3 seconds to go. Davison dribbles the ball out, and the Lions win a great game, 57-50. So really a good game. Great effort by East Noble. Played hard the entire time. Very aggressive. Craig Klovenstein had a great ball game when things really mattered. He kind of took the game over and made a big difference there for Leo. We will be right back with a few post-game stats and with the post-game show. And that post-game, I've lost my paper. No, I have it here. The post-game show and Player of the Game, which we will be back with, is sponsored by the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. Now it's time to pick the Player of the Game, sponsored by the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne. The Y encourages everyone to have fun and build character. Check into the Learn, Grow, and Thrive before and after school child care program at your area YMCA. And we just got the stats brought to us. Klovenstein there with 19 points to lead all scores. So because I just read the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne Player of the Game spot, I will go ahead and pick that right now, and that is going to be Craig Klovenstein, who really had a good game. 19 points, kind of took the game over for the Lions there when they were in need. They were down 4, and it turned into the Craig Klovenstein show, who had a couple of drives and scored, got fouled and scored, and just did a really nice job of taking over the game when the Lions really needed it. Klovenstein also had, looks like, 7 defensive rebounds, and so he did have 7 rebounds for the game. 3 assists as well, 4 turnovers, however, 2 personal fouls. But Craig Klovenstein, again, took over the game when the Lions needed it, and I am going to make him the YMCA of Greater Fort Wayne's Player of the Game. So nice job to Craig Klovenstein. Again, he led all scores for the East Noble Knights. Brandon Nichols had 17, and Quincy Washington had 17 as well, so they led the scoring for East Noble. Ren Crump had 8. Brandon Robinson had 4, Andrew McCormick 2, and Chris Weber with 2. So really was the Robinson-Washington show for East Noble. For the Lions, again, Craig Klovenstein with 19. Barrow had 14. Davison didn't score in the second half. I think he went into the half with 13 points. Max Dove had 2, Alex Welsh 3, Reed Heron 3, and Will Moreau 3. Those guys all hit 3-pointers. No, I'm sorry, Welsh did have a 3-point play. Overall shooting for the game looks like East Noble was 19 for 50 for field goals. That's a 38%, and they were really, really lacking from the three-point arc. 6 for 23 for 26%, so a couple more there might have changed this game drastically. For the Lions, 20 of 38 for 53% field goals, and they were, for the game, 5 of 14 from behind the arc for 36%. So they cooled down there in the second half big time as they went into the half at 5 for 7. So both teams played hard. Trying to look here real quick and see where both teams will play next. I've got that pulled up here. And that moves the Lions to a 9-5 record. It drops East Noble to 8-5, and it looks like East Noble will be at home against Norwell, and that is January 29th. So that will be next Friday night, and let me pull Leo up. They will be at Homestead, and that is the 25th, so I believe that is that's Tuesday if I'm not mistaken. So the Lions at Homestead and at Belmont. They're at Belmont January 30th. So they're on the road, and then they're at Angola February 3rd. So the Lions are on the road 3 games in a row. So it's going to be a gut check for the Lions, who again come out with a 4-point lead against a very scrappy and hustling East Noble team who was really had a height disadvantage in this game, but they came out and played hard. It was a 57-50 final score for the Lions, and they leave with a 9-5 record. So thank you, folks, for tuning in. Again, this has been Mike Walker. It's been my privilege to bring this game to you tonight on Allen County Voice. If you do get a chance to walk into one of our sponsors' establishments, please thank them. Tell them you heard about them on The Voice and you appreciate their sponsorship so that we can continue to bring these games to you. So once again, thank you very much for tuning in. I'm not sure who will have the next broadcast. I believe it will be myself and Steve Roberts, probably for a Leo girls home game next week, maybe Monday even. So For now, this is Mike Walker for Allen County Voice. Thank you for tuning in, and everybody have a safe and good weekend.